Here we go, boys. Hey, Blood. Hey, Captain. Hey, Starbucks. I don't know if we're going to start immediately onto RP or not. But I think we might. I don't know.
Well, you know. I had this one built, just hasn't opened up to the public yet, but I felt like eventually, but for, well, infernals and things alike, this is unconsecrated, so people can come in here, have weddings and funerals, and also pay respects to those we lost. I'm doing
Thank you.
alright.
Thank you. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just thrown off, I think. Is that purple crystals? Of course it's fucking purple crystals.
Of course, we gotta represent.
You actually okay though? Like, I know you say you're okay, and then, you know, you're actually brooding on the inside.
There's been things that I gotta do with Malleus to talk to, but it's more so dealings between me and him.
That's kind of why I'm here, actually. He called a meeting of his people. I was invited. It was great. He was like 2 steps away from starting whatever chaos he has in mind, by the way. He got convinced otherwise, but he's still probably going to be pushing. He's going to be tightening his grip on the people he is interested in. I don't see anyone from the Lotus necessarily, except for you, of course. You know.
Yeah, I figured.
That brings me to a point. He said he had something on you. A reason why you would say yes to stuff of the council stuff. Is everything okay?
It's more so he has something that I want. Or I need.
What is it? I could try to get it from him.
It's kind of hard since it's bound to him now.
Oh,
but it's more so of... Yeah. It's more so of that I'll be able to use it through him, basically. So it's going to be turned to that kind of deal.
Like he's a focus or something?
Basically, whenever I want to have access to it, well, he's either gotta be there, or,
Oh.
well,
He's like the
you
key.
gotta use it through him. Basically.
To whatever you have to go through, or portal. That's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that. Okay. I thought I might be able to get it, or... Sorry.
Do you know anything else around him that he's been keeping secret? Obviously, I don't care about his little experiments, but more so of a different entity that's been hovering around him that you probably haven't noticed.
Obsidian? Um... He did say something about, there's this girl, Sakoto. He said that she has 2 entities attached to her. One of them I know, but the other one he said is more valuable than she is.
I wouldn't know that. But I would say be very careful if you bring this up to him. But there is a person that is the main target for me to get to. Once I get rid of her, things will slightly become easier on our part. There's a person that's amongst him called Scarlet Kane.
Huh. I don't know them. They probably kept him away from them, but I can look into it.
She's always with him, even if you can't sense it.
Scarlet
But
Kane.
I would say be careful. That's why I'm dipping my toes in a little bit. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. I'll look into it. I can't promise anything, but I'll try. He's saying he's trusting me more, which is, yay, good. But it means I'm gonna have eyes on me a bit more, too. The information I get.
Exactly.
Anyway. But I'll try. Let's see.
We have familiar names.
Oh. You have Panda's name? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. It's strange. It doesn't feel like he's gone. As his other person's there.
But
I know it's complicated, but still feels there because it looks like he's there.
True, but it isn't truly the Yui we knew.
I know that in my mind, but like, still.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Nuri when I was a kid. She was friends with my uncle a lot. He was really sad when she died.
Mm-hmm. She's one of our first employees. Well, second. May would be the first. Alice. Pandas.
Alice was Shiloh's mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Panda, I'm pretty sure I saw him again once. So I don't know if this counts.
And then over here, I don't know. I don't know if he's. I think you know these. I think you know these names over here. Obviously, you know the one in the probably. Yeah, in the middle. But I'm pretty sure from.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember Corona. They also came back, so they don't count.
Mm-hmm.
In their way.
There's still, I don't know, a memory of them. I don't know. And then,
Oh. It's weird. Just solemn, sort of. A version of him, a piece of him. When we did the compass. He appeared when I got my part of the compass fixed. Just for a minute. Thanks. Does it ever get easier?
Sometimes, but no. Just depends what you do, right?
Yeah. I wish I had more memories of him. Sometimes it's like I'm chasing like a memory of a memory. I have more memories of Lotus and you than I do of my own dad.
I wish there was a place that you can at least, look back, you know? Access key moments, maybe memories.
You want to know this most vibrant memory I have of him? Him, going onto stage and us dancing during Maid Night.
I remember that. I remember him dragging up Chow up there with him and Yui.
He'd probably drag you if you were in range.
True. Knowing them.
I am crying into my thing. Don't do this to me. Sachi, why have you done this to me? Okay. Breathe. Well, if with any luck, we can at least see him again sometime. If that compass ever works.
I hope so.
He deserves a second chance. Sashi, I know we've talked, about eventually when I leave the Lotus.
Mm-hmm.
I have a weird request. Could I
What's your request?
keep my Lotus? Not the magic part of it, just it. You can take the magic or whatever, I just...
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. Sorry.
You're fine. Even though it's been years, it's hard to forget.
Yeah. Yeah.
Always begs that question, in the back of my head. Right? Would he be proud?
I ask him that every time I go to the shrine.
I think he would be proud of you.
I hope so. Oh god. Crap. I'm a fucking mess. We both are.
We all are, but we're pretty good at picking ourselves up, aren't we?
It's a necessary learned skill in our line of work.
Especially in this time.
Speaking of time, How's your issues with that going? Click
Oh,
clock.
the TikTok. Yeah.
That's what I'm referring to it as.
Well, that's what I'm gonna deal with Malleus. So at least you're in the know of that.
He's involved in that.
Yeah. Nothing that we did. Something that we're trying to get that is what is intervening. Basically, he has something that can lead us to at least stopping a lot of things, or possibly.
Of course, he has whatever we have to do, whatever we need to stop the problem.
Exactly. And so the other people have dumped it onto me to handle it, since I'm the one that, well, knows Malleus.
You're the only one that can deal with him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you don't have to do it alone. I can't fight him. I know that much for sure. But I can at least try to help. I'll look into this person for you. Or at least try to figure out a way to not ask him, but figure out about it.
The only people know about this person, well, the good thing is they're on our side, right? Utsa, Nomad, Rockbiter, I think his name is, and the Ruby Spiders, some kind of faction. They're on our side. But I don't know if Scarlet Crane has ever touched this part of this world or this part of our side.
So
I don't know if you can find a mark.
I don't know. Right. Well, I can maybe poke around.
I think
see if there's any records down there.
There. Could
she wasn't
be,
from this plane. Maybe she went to visit that once in a while. It's worth a shot. We'll see. You know me, I'm not the biggest reader. If there's any record of it here, I guess I could try to figure something out. I'll ask her.
If anything, maybe if Malleus trusts you enough, maybe he'll reveal her to you, or whatever the case is. I'm not even sure how this all works on that side of things.
I don't know if I'm at that level yet, but we'll see. Maybe if I kill enough people, he'll trust me enough. Don't worry, I'm not just killing people on the random, by the way. Just
I know.
Jobs and stuff.
I know.
But alright.
I know how it is to work with him. Oh, you're doing what you can.
It's not that bad of a boss, just slimy. Not slimy, like... It's almost like a snake. You know how they, like, bob and weave and it's all calm and relaxing until...
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It was funny. His people thought he was angry during the meeting. But I don't think he was.
No, he's calmed down. If he was like how he was, Barter Circle would have bodies.
I think, and the meeting kind of concluded it, he wanted something to spark this. He wants an excuse to start problems again. To cause chaos. He thrives in it.
I know who had that information, but I don't know. I know that it was given to others, right? But I don't know who leaked it, right? I told them to hold off on that information for a later date, for when things are much more better and maybe we can actually stand, right, against them in a way. Well, it'll be a better useful tool. But he's going to use this as more as an example because people are going to rise and that gives him that, well, access to do things.
Especially if not the right people are rising up.
Mm-hmm.
If he would have just waited, I don't know when, but waited, there could have been a chance we could have all hit him. And then there might have been a chance, but just the Bardic Circle by itself and a few civilians in Zephyra, it's not going to do anything.
No.
He's got a fucking extra planetary business. Seen his bookings, it's crazy. Which I'm trying to get into, speaking with his secretary. Maybe I can find something about his business habits. We can find something in there that we could use. We can hit him where the money hits, and we might be able to hit him where it actually hurts him.
Well, just like how certain things are, there's always fronts, and I would say that he does have ties in, well, obviously the black market here and there. I'm trying to remember a name that used to pass around, but I believe he runs a museum in, I don't know where, in Zephyra, but maybe you could poke around.
I think I've been to that museum. He's taken me to a museum before.
The owner, I believe, is basically someone that finds certain artifacts and sells it to him.
Are these artifacts always... Are some of these artifacts alive sometimes?
Could be.
Okay. Oh, that's a lot to look into. Good. I'll get on it, boss.
We'll see.
You've been going... I think you were going to therapy last time I checked. For the
I have... I haven't since, well, actually, did you know that Holly was attacked?
When?
A while ago. We kept it low down, but I did know it was spread around. Holly was attacked and, well, killed, and her soul went to another body, basically.
Oh. No, I definitely didn't hear about that.
Reach out to Kay.
Okay.
Yeah, I can give you the full details.
I'm gonna kill him. Okay, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Basically, her lab was ransacked.
So she's gonna be a little bit... Okay, that makes sense why you haven't seen her then.
Mm-hmm. But I've been holding up. I've been going to places just to... Not really soul searching, but... Get my mind together.
That's good, at least. Hopefully you can find someone to help you. Keep you... Continue stuff.
We'll see.
Oh, that's good. Oh. Never mind, it's not important. Alright. Well, I was... You heard from David at all? I tried to text him and he hasn't been answering my text messages.
He's in a place where only certain people can access. It's called Heaven's Reach.
Oh. Wait, is that the same place that fucking SO stuck? Or is or was stuck?
Yeah.
You're fucking kidding me.
Technically not, but like he showed up at Heaven's Reach. But yeah, he's yeah.
Okay. Well, fuck.
But no. Right now David's kind of like evolving, if that makes sense.
Like a butterfly?
Basically, he's like, Kinda. He's like in his own weird metal cocoon right now, basically.
Oh my god, it literally is a
uh,
butterfly. Holy fuck.
Yeah. He intook when there were some fights that happened against us. Some things broke through. There was a core that holds this place together, and when things are wrong, it starts emitting cosmic radiation. And say that it hit him a lot. And instead of just being opted to, get out of there, or the case is, he decided to stay. And I guess it's changing his body or something like that.
So he's a cosmic radiated space butterfly. I'm calling him You know what?
Sure.
I'm calling him Monarch Man. Kind of like Spider-Man. Because, the irradiated spider thing. I'm calling him Monarch Man, and he can't stop me.
I kind of like just the name Monarch, to be honest.
That would be kind of cool. But...
Yeah.
Where are all my friends morons? Not morons, just... idiots who like to get themselves in trouble.
That's
looking at you.
Well, like self-experimenting and whatnot onto each other, doing things unnecessary.
Okay. Well, at least he's safe for now.
Yes, he is. He is safe.
Where he's not in imminent danger and doom.
He's got people watching over him. Right now, he's kind of looking like a ball sack hanging off from the collar, but
I don't need that visual, Sachi. I had enough with the cocoon. You could have just left it at a cocoon and it would have been fine. No!
Smooth
Stop!
Ball sack.
Stop!
Penduluming there.
I'm going to rip your horns out. No! Okay, that's better visual, actually. I'm going to rip your horns off.
There you go.
Oh my god. Okay, fine. Fine. I'm not gonna get that visual out of my head, and I hate you for it.
You should see it. It is.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to.
You're gonna walk. If you ever do, you're gonna walk up and look at it like, God damn it, Sachi! It's now in my head.
Oh no. Anyway, I don't think I'd be invited to a place called Heaven's Reach.
It's not anything heaven, like, divine or anything.
I think it's really high
name
up.
It's a demi-plane, I believe. I think it's just called Heaven's Reach because of I believe the person that made it had a story that had a book called Heaven's. There was like a place in the book called Heaven's Reach, so she named it after that.
She named it after a storybook? Okay, that makes kind of sense. Okay. Fair. I mean, hell, I'm not named after a Greek goddess. That one, yeah. Speaking of which...
Yeah.
So I'm guessing there's no god that you worship here.
No.
Okay.
No.
I was about to say, like, Sachi, are you trying to start a cult already? Without me? What the fuck, Sachi?
What cult would I start with?
The great god. No! The great god, Sachi.
But just to piss off any gods that do come in here, right? Because they don't like mortal worshipping other mortals and whatnot. So, or I put just my favorite person to run into up there, and that's Quaggan.
What? Hold on. What is?
It's Quaggan waving his hand up. Look up.
I kind of see it. Look, stained glass is weird, okay?
Oh yeah, it's very weird.
Oh my
but yeah, I did it just to piss off any guy that walks in here.
Wonderful, great, thanks, Sachi.
Listen, I made a grand. We made this grand, beautiful, well made
mausoleum.
And then Quaggan.
And Quaggin. Oh, I need these to like turn into actual like mechs or something like fucking Harry Potter. Just suddenly.
Hey, don't give me ideas.
I'm giving you the idea, Sachi. Defend the church. Defend the Quaggin.
Well, it's like down the street from the actual Lotus.
That's fair.
I've been slowly getting the Garden Street built up from the incident, so
That's good. Wait, incident? What happened?
Around the Lotus is a little bit unsafe, right? Travel because of all the shit that comes our way, like Zaris.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Zaris,
I haven't really.
No. Random fucking ex-councilmen that want to shoot up the fucking casino. Yeah.
Exactly. No, exactly. So right now I'm just getting all that repaved. The building's back up, right? I believe there'll be a church, a movie theater. I think we'll also have just a bunch of other things,
Well, it should be fun. It'll be nice. Thanks for meeting me here, Sachi. It's a nice church, which is not something I thought I'd ever say.
Well, church is not only for guns,
I guess. I'm glad he's back, your son.
Yeah, he wants to destroy that, so I'm like, all right. So
just let him burn it. Are there any other names I'm missing?
No. We were gonna add Bells, but Bells back, so
that's fair, yeah. She missed the deadline. You have to be dead at least 2 months first. Or I don't know actually how long.
Basically, basically, like. I don't know if I'm gonna get of Coronas because they're back.
Just have a cross every time they come back, and then just like put it part 2 whenever they die again. Part 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Is there anything else?
No, I think that's it. You still gotta take me to that place you told me about once. The place you grew up? Not like now, but like eventually.
Yeah, eventually. I think it'll be a fun time because I also picked up a new student, so she's like a little fox thing. Her name's Flower. She wants to learn soul magic. Well, she can do soul magic, but she wants to refine it. So I'm like, all right.
Yeah, my soul magic's a little weird. I need to talk to someone about learning that a bit more. I need deals with people before I can do mine, but thanks again. Could I?
No problem. Like I said, you want to come back here anytime? Sure.
Thanks.
No problem.
I'll see ya.
Let's go.
You made me cry so much, Sachi. I hate you. I couldn't breathe. Me pacing was literally me breathing and being like, okay, calm down. You should roleplay here. Ah! It hits. It hit hard. It hits real hard. Whack. This is a pretty good map, though. This is a pretty cool map. It made me fucking cry.
Yeah,
It had the wings.